What's up everybody, we are back with another exotic weapons and catalyst video, and this one is on the Riskrunner Exotic Submachine Gun, which is an arc energy weapon. So you'll find it down there in your secondary weapon slot. So let's get into those perks real quick. First perk is Arrowhead Brake. It is a lightly vented barrel that greatly controls recoil and increases the handling speed. The second perk is Extended Mag. This weapon has a greatly increased magazine size, but it reloads much slower. The origin trait is Superconductor. When Arc Conductor is active, shots fired have the chance to become Chain Lightning and return ammo. So Arc Conductor is the intrinsic trait that we'll get into here in a minute, but when that becomes active, that then activates the Superconductor, and you'll be able to chain lightning between enemies, and it's really awesome and takes out a bunch of adds pretty easily. Now for the next perk, it is Short Action Stock. This weapon is especially easy to grip, so it greatly increases the handling speed. And the final perk is a Kill Tracker for PvE or PvP. Now the intrinsic trait I mentioned a second ago is Arc Conductor. When taking arc damage, this weapon becomes more powerful and resists incoming arc damage, and kills extended time in this overcharged state. So when Arc Conductor becomes active, then you can activate the origin trait of Superconductor and chain arc damage between enemies. And it's really great being that this is an arc weapon, and Arc 3.0 now coming out will make this a really great weapon with Arc 3.0. Now as for the exotic catalyst, as you see the description here, it doesn't tell you specifically what it does, but if you look over to the right side of the screen, you'll notice that range is increased, and it is increased by a plus 27. Having better range on this weapon makes this just a crazy awesome weapon to use. So how do you obtain the Riskrunner Exotic Submachine Gun? So there's actually a couple of different ways to obtain the Riskrunner Exotic Submachine Gun. One of them is that it is a world drop exotic, which means it can come from any exotic engram that drops from any activity. And that also includes Xur, who can sell it, and Xur can appear in 1 of 3 places on the weekend. One of them is here on Nessus in the Watcher's Grave area, another one is in the tower over in the hangar, and another one is in the European Dead Zone, and you load into the Winding Cove and he's up on the mountain. Now regardless of what weapon Xur is selling, it's going to cost 29 legendary shards. If you come here on a weekend and he's not selling the weapon you're looking for, you can get a chance at obtaining that weapon by purchasing his exotic engram for 97 legendary shards, and this engram contains an exotic that's not already in your collection. Now if you buy that engram and you still don't get a weapon that you're looking for, you can buy one more exotic engram by using an exotic cipher, and you can do that once per account per weekend. And those exotic ciphers, one of them comes from the season pass on the free track, and another one comes from Xur's quest here called Xenology, and you just do the core playlist activities and get 21 points. Pretty simple. And this is not the only way to obtain Riskrunner. So to backtrack a little bit, the original way to obtain Riskrunner in Destiny 2 when the game launched back in September of 2017 was completing a mission called Sacrilege from the game's original Red War campaign. And when you completed that mission, you actually had the choice between 3 exotic weapons. Riskrunner was one, Sunshot and Graviton Lance were the other 2. And then after that mission, it became a world drop exotic. And a little bit of backstory on the exotic catalyst. So exotic catalysts weren't introduced to Destiny 2 until the Warmind expansion in May 2018. And that's been categorized as Season 3 of the game. That's also when the Riskrunner catalyst was added to Destiny 2. And the original way to get the catalyst was that it was a random drop from defeating bosses in either strikes or nightfalls. So to get the catalyst today, it actually ties into how to obtain Riskrunner as a new light player. So when Beyond Light released back in November of 2020, Bungie added that new light quest for new players to introduce them to Destiny 2. And when you complete that new light quest, you get a new quest called a Spark of Hope. For veteran players, you can do this new light quest as well if you haven't done it already, and you pick it up at that little kiosk to the left of the postmaster in the tower, or that little kiosk to the left of the vault in the helm. And completing that new light quest, like I said, will get you the new quest called a Spark of Hope, and completing a Spark of Hope gets you both Riskrunner and its exotic catalyst. So to get the catalyst today, you have to complete that A Spark of Hope quest. Now once you obtain the catalyst, to upgrade the catalyst, you have to get 300 regular kills with Riskrunner, and you have to get 300 kills using Riskrunner's superconductor chain lightning attack. So a total of 600 kills, but split between regular kills and the superconductor chain lightning kills. So to recap the video, Riskrunner can be obtained as a world drop exotic or by completing the A Spark of Hope quest. The catalyst is also obtained by completing the A Spark of Hope quest. And then to upgrade the catalyst, you have to get a total of 600 kills. 300 have to be regular kills, and the other 300 have to be with its superconductor perk. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked this video, if you found it informative, please leave a like down below. Also make sure to subscribe because I have more videos like this available and more coming, but I'll see you on my next ones.